I just want to say that you were here on September 21st on this show talking all about Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX, warning us what was going to happen. I interviewed you on stage in Dubai at the GITEX conference, and you were screaming out that this was going to happen in earshot of the FTX booth, right? Yep. And you know, I do what I always do. I sit and listen, and we listened, and then we watched it all unravel. You were just down in the Bahamas. You were in the courtroom where Sam walks in, says to his lawyer, "That's Bitboy Crypto," and you said, quote, "He looked me dead in the eyes, and we had the moment." Ben, what has your life been like the last couple weeks? Explain it.
It has been absolutely insane. I mean, we've been front running this story, obviously, for a while. Now, when I say front running the story, I knew he was bad news when I figured out what he was doing with regulation. And then we started figuring out what they were doing as business practices at FTX. We never dreamed when we got into this, the insolvency was as big as it was. So, you know, do want to say that, like, it's not like when I was on your show, it's saying it's definitely insolvent. We were explaining that there are so many bad business practices that they were creating fake markets. Well, I guess the next step of that was obviously, well, if they're creating fake markets, then that's going to have an effect on insolvency. And the way that worked is when they were creating these fake markets with synthetic assets, people would withdraw the real assets, and that's what was leaving the insolvency hole, and they would counterfeit more coins to cover it. But, you know, my life has been really crazy ever since I was a child, I guess, but it's been a little bit crazier here the last few months as we've been tracking Sam down through the Bahamas. We were the first people to go down there and get inside of the Albany and try to get him to talk. His parents called the security on us. It wouldn't let us. I mean, you know, what is he, 12? You know, parents called security on us, and they ended up kicking us out. But we went down there to get answers. And what people are going to understand when there's a full documentary that's going to be coming out about all this that we've been working on. Along with with a documentary film group. They filmed one of the GameStop shows on HBO Go. People are going to find we're down there to get answers. We were not down there for clicks. I mean, did I know that when I went down there, it was going to break Twitter and people were going to go insane? Yeah, obviously. Is that why we did it? No, we went down there because I want answers to what is happening down there. We still don't have answers, but we don't have answers from Sam, but we've uncovered so much stuff, including we're the only people in the United States that are sitting on evidence of the $300 million worth of properties that they funnel customer funds to. And we know that because we've talked to Congress. Nobody else has it for us. They're waiting for us to give that to them to be able to nail down some stuff that they're hiding from the bankruptcy. They think it could be up to $1 billion worth of property down there that FTX has hidden. We know John Ray, the CEO of FTX, now the bankruptcy lawyer, he just came out and said, oh yeah, actually now we found almost $1 billion worth of cash.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot more than that down there in the Bahamas, and we're at a very pivotal time right now. As he's been extradited this morning, the Bahamian government is trying to steal all those assets. They're trying to steal all those assets for themselves, keep them out of the bankruptcy so they don't go to customer funds. The Bahamian government's wrapped all up into this as well, and that's what people on the ground don't know. So the thing I'm the most proud of over the last couple months has been we actually know what is happening down in the Bahamas with the government and their relationship with FTX, and nobody else has this information. I mean, we went to the trial on Monday, man, as soon as I walked in the court, he saw me over his lawyer's shoulder. He turned around and whispered to his lawyer. Somebody that I know that was there actually heard him say, oh my gosh, Bitboy is here. And so there was definitely a moment where he sat down on the left side of me, and I turned and I waved right at him. We stared me dead in the face, had the moment. That's what I had really been waiting for. Everybody knows he wasn't going to answer the questions that I have. He was absolutely not going to ever answer the questions I have because they're too hard. If he can't answer the softball questions they were asking him on Twitter Spaces and from the New York Times and on Good Morning America, then my God, he has no chance against me, and he knows I'd shred him like a piece of paper in a shredding machine.
Hey, it's Brian Rose, founder of the DeFi Academy. I've told you my 4-week crypto bootcamp is amazing, but don't take my word for it. This is what my students are saying.
The DeFi Academy was an amazing experience for me. It took me totally out of my comfort zone.
In this course, I was challenged, I was held accountable, and pushed to do things that honestly weren't always easy.
It's been phenomenal, and I can't believe we're already up on our 4 weeks. It has flown by.
Going through this DeFi accelerator by far was one of the best courses I've taken.
You do this course, you really get into the nitty-gritty of the activities that will make you comfortable with decentralized finance.
Thank you so much to Brian and everyone at London Real and the DeFi Academy for even putting together an amazing course like this.
Anybody else that wants to do it, please sign up. It is well worth the money.